Hello and welcome to another Arkeys video and to a new Daily Race A in Gran Turismo 7. This time we are at Lake Louise and we are in the GR Yaris. So this is basically a copy of one of the races they had at the World Finals this weekend. In fact, all three daily races are a copy of races from that live event. This is also a copy of the time trial we had recently in this very car on this very track. I'm just trying to remember how to drive this one. We've also got a bit of a dodgy driver featured in both races. And yeah, these two races are from Monday morning, but the video has been on a bit of a delay. But if you are here for the first time and you found yourself entertained by the end of the video, please feel free to hit both the like and subscribe button. It is highly appreciated. Let's get straight into the first race. As already mentioned, this is the first available race of the week. I'm starting from the back, and as we are about to start, we can see that the driver featured in this video is starting in reverse. If you are really quick, you can see him shoot backwards there. So let's just have a look in instant replay. Yeah, you can see really just powering off in reverse, and then it just takes forever to find first gear and get the car moving in the right direction. So not the best start for them, but we are having a look at our start. I know that I have to go for the high line, so I'm just trying to follow Chicken Angel. Do not go for the low line, it just takes forever to get around there. And as you can see, we are now up into third position with Chicken Angel in front and the Spanish driver, who was actually really fast here, in the lead. And coming through this corner, there is a tiny bit of contact with Chicken Angel. I'm backing out of that completely, also losing my momentum, so I'm losing a position as well, but only lost one position, so no disaster so far. Now coming into this slightly awkward braking zone, I am taking a bit of a too narrow line into this corner, and now I've got someone doing a bit of a switchback on me. I'm trying to keep it narrow, but they are also turning in to me, so there was a bit of contact, but not really much I could do about that one. We try to carry on, and now this long corner, and it's a bit like you have to come in narrow, then bring the car out wide. I'm doing all the opposite stuff and then bring the car in for a late apex, and I'm bringing it in way too early here, so you can see that's not going to be the best exit. When we had this as a time trial, I did manage to get a decent time, but I cannot remember how to do it, and you can see we've got Chicken Angel almost doing a reverse entry into this corner. We are getting close to each other again, but we both survive it. Now Chicken Angel is really sideways into the final corner as well, and I think, yeah, I managed to sneak ahead this time. Was getting down some traction earlier. So now we are in P2, and now I just have to see if I can get just remotely close to the Spaniard in front. We've got Chicken Angel coming in full speed into turn 1. I am riding the wall a tiny bit there. I got a bit of a surprise with Chicken Angel coming into the corner, and I messed it up slightly. Luckily I didn't get a wall penalty. Not the best line through that corner. You can see I'm struggling to get the power down and not hit the wall at the same time. And once again, we are getting closer to this long right-hander coming into the narrow and the twisty section. And yeah, struggling a bit to get the car sideways. That is slightly better. And let's get close to the inside. That's not really close to the inside, but at least we get an okay run out of there. And let's go check on our Italian friend. You can see they have caught up to the back of the pack, and as we come into the corners we just went through ourselves, you can see they're just basically driving into the side of the British driver, and yeah, you can just stay out there. So yeah. And the reason why I decided to highlight this driver is because it's not the first time I have met this driver, and this seems to be the style. So just consider this as a bit of a warning, and the same driver will feature in the second race in this video as well. But we carry on. I'm making my way around that long right hand corner, and we are coming up towards the 2 final corners, and we are about to end lap 2. Make sure I don't run too wide, which I almost do. Can we at least swing the car back over and get a decent run out of that corner? Yeah, the Spaniard seems to just be long gone. I haven't found my speed yet, and yeah, they are just running away, but at least I did get the fastest lap on this second lap, but I couldn't hang on to that one. Later on in this race, the Spaniard is getting that fastest lap back as I'm hitting the wall. We are jumping straight to the end of this race because I couldn't catch the Spaniard. I was pulling away from Chicken Angel, but we ended this one. And we are jumping straight to the second race, and this time I wanted to try it in VR. So we are jumping into the VR headset, and already shortly after the start, I could hear some crashing sounds behind me, and I could also see that there was something going on back there. And I was a bit scared coming into turn 1 whether someone would just send it into the side of me, but I managed to get around turn 1 without getting hit. Let's see what happened. We've got Chicken Angel on the inside of the Italian driver, and now the Italian just rams into Chicken Angel, now trying to just steal the inside, but they are actually just ghosting, and now they are losing more positions. But we are not done yet, because now our Italian friend is really getting desperate. So they're just going to send it into this driver, just crashing them out of the way. And now they are just aiming for Chicken Angel, see if they can catch up. As we are coming down this straight, we are coming in towards this sort of awkward right-hander, and you can see they are just aiming for Chicken Angel, but luckily for Chicken Angel, they are going to just ghost again. So that side swipe didn't work, and yeah, Chicken Angel managed to survive this one. We are jumping back into my cockpit. I am making my way around the first tight corners. I had no idea how far ahead I was at this. We certainly got the limited informations in the VR headset, and I was just relying on the mirrors, but now I could see that I had a decent gap behind me. So now I just have to try to keep it cool. Now the long right-hander. Can I get an okay exit? This is still a bit of a too tight line. Still trying to get used to this, and now getting used to the VR as well. But we are getting around the 2 final corners. Make sure you brake before the red bridge thingy over the track, because otherwise you will just run wide there. And getting close to the inside wall, and we are about to finish the first lap. And soon I think we are going to jump back to see how things are getting on behind me. We are also going to jump ahead a tiny bit, because we are on lap 2, and the Italian gets a lovely wall penalty. So at least Chicken Angel will be safe for a bit. Meanwhile, we are jumping to the last lap of the race. This was also my best attempt on a lap in the race, and taking the wide line around that first corner and trying to stay towards the right hand side coming into this, because you need some room to swing back over to the left so you can get a good exit without running into the wall on the right hand side. And now we're just going full power for a bit. Now I'm bringing the car towards the left hand side so I can get back over, get close to that yellow wall, and when that ends, get on the brakes, try to bring the car sideways so you can get your nose pointing into these twisty corners. And the same goes here, just lift off and get back on the power. Make sure that the rear of the car stays out. And now just powering down here. At least we don't have to worry about hitting the bollards. That's not going to hurt your lap or your time or anything. Just don't hit the walls. And now this long corner, I am bringing the car a bit out wide and then bringing it back in, sort of. Not doing any perfect jobs here, but we are getting close to the end of the race now. The bridge over the track braking before that, swinging the car around, staying in third gear, I think, and now just around the final corner, trying to get close to the wall, and we are just heading towards the finish line. And we are going to have a look at what's going on behind me, because the Italian driver isn't done yet. So let's have a look. We're getting close to the end of the race. You can see he's just set his target, and now he's just going to slam into the side of Chicken Angel. And this time Chicken Angel actually lost his cool. You can see he's hitting them back, but instantly regretting and just letting the Italian go, because Chicken Angel is a very clean driver with very high standards. They actually decided to go into the pits and just finish this one. And we're going to finish this one as well. It is a fun race. I think you should try it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.